So group number 2, this is going to be, Spirit's just been like talking to me like crazy today, you guys. So group number 2, we are doing, I'm just going to leave it there for now. I'll explain it. As you could see, Spirit just literally, group number 2, had these cards jumping out at me. And I think it's because of the fact that there has been a lot going on with kind of Spirit almost nudging you or tapping you, or, you know, you're seeing things out of the corner of your eye a lot, group number 2, or things are just very, very odd to you. And it's because Spirit is trying to deliver you very, very complete messages. They're trying to deliver things to you possibly in dream state. There's a lot of things going on, group number 2. And I have to say that Spirit kind of did make me laugh during this reading, because they just kept telling me love is in the air, love is out there, love is a part of you, you know, love makes you feel better. And it's so funny because of the fact that I feel like, especially with this group, that love has been on your mind, you guys, like a ton. You're like, okay, well, what do I love? Who do I love? What do I want to give my, you know, energy to out of my heart? What do I truly feel? And I just kind of feel like that's just been a common theme for you guys. And Spirit is kind of wanting to give you a message, wanting to direct you in some type of way with the situation, with love. So we're going to look at this first card and just kind of determine this. Now, I will say this, you guys, if you are single, this reading may be a little bit more of meaning to you. If you are currently with someone, we can explain that a little bit. So this is the element of air. So if you guys are either Libras, Geminis, or Aquariuses, this reading may be the reading for you. Like Spirit's been trying to knock at your door. You're all like, I'm busy, this and that. Now Spirit's trying to bang down the door, come into your house, you know, deal with things, like confront you in some type of way. So this air energy, if you're hearing a lot of noises or whispering on the wind, if you're having dreams where wind is coming to you, this is how Spirit is presenting themselves to you, which, as you could see with your little message here, it says seek a union of mind and spirit. So Spirit's kind of trying to tell you, listen, you could keep shutting the door all of this amount of time, but I'm going to still find a way in. If it's through your mind, if it's through your understanding, because you guys are very logical people and you kind of equate love and logic, and they're not really the same thing, but it's how you guys kind of interpret that then lets Spirit know, okay, this is how I have to go about speaking to you on certain issues or giving you that message. So Spirit is doing this in a kind of logical way so that you understand, because you guys are questioning almost every night, okay, this is the situation, Spirit. I'm at home, you know, watching Netflix or something, and I'm eating my popcorn and I'm alone. There's no situation here, you know, I feel alone within my heart or my spirit, even though I might have a spouse. I feel alone if I'm single in my spirit and in my heart. So I need answers. I need to figure out why this is going on. You know what I mean? I need to figure out, what is there something I'm doing? Is there something that's going on out there? So Spirit's kind of letting you know that they're trying to let you know this in a more logical interpretation instead of just a kind of, you know, heartfelt interpretation to kind of explain that. So we're going to kind of get into that, group number 2, and kind of see what's going on. Okay, so we have the Chimera, which is basically imagination clouds your judgment. Yeah, because you know what? Y'all are on there on Netflix, you're eating your popcorn, you're watching romantic comedies, okay? You're watching some romantic movies, okay? Group number 2, don't lie to yourself. You know you do it. So imagination is kind of clouding your judgment. Now, Spirit's also letting me know that you could feel this way about a specific person, group number 2. You literally can think that this person is just the greatest person that you've seen, but the problem is that, group number 2, you don't know this person well enough like you think you do. And then you start to kind of play it up in your mind of what it would be like to date this person, to see this person. Now, if you're in a marriage, this could really, really kind of be like you thinking, okay, maybe I was imagining some things. Maybe things are not the way that I see how they are now. So I need to fix certain things, or I need to work with my partner, my spouse, on how to get this back to good in some type of way, because now I'm starting to realize that I need to kind of marry the logic in with the love and romance. I have to marry them both, because the truth is that you guys are functioning off of imagination alone. For what if you are alone in Netflix and chilling it, then you're probably like functioning off of some type of imagination for a person that you really have not gotten in your mind of who this person is, or what exactly it is that you are looking for indefinitely, which is why Spirit keeps knocking on your door being like, that person ain't it. Oh, this person you think it's it? Nope, not that person. So like every time you are getting let down, group number 2, you're getting let down in the love and romance department, because you literally feel like each person you talk to is that new person. And here comes Spirit knocking on your door, like they're showing me this vision being like, that ain't it. Like, you think it is, but that's not it. That is not your person. You slam the door in Spirit feels hurt by that, but Spirit keeps on coming back. Spirit's just one of those people, keeps on coming back for you. Yes. Oh, okay. The Hand of Fate, which is basically Spirit in other words. You know, we have the Palm Mystery hand here. Forces beyond your control intervene. Yeah, because Spirit ain't gonna take that. You can literally slam the door on Spirit, you guys, but Spirit ain't gonna put up with that, because either way, it's gonna bring you to that karmic path. You know, it's gonna bring you to what you feel you need to set your intention to. So what is happening? Okay, group number 2, just to give you an instance of this. If you've been in a marriage, you're starting to see, you know, while you're Netflix and chilling it, basically watching, you know, these romantic comedies, you're starting to see that life is not what you thought in the beginning. So now what you're trying to do is find a logical way to approach this with your spouse or your partner. Spirit's telling you, no way, don't do that, because you got with them for certain reasons. You married them for certain reasons. You are a partnership with them for certain reasons. Don't start all that, because that's not going to help you to determine logically what is it that you need. Get to the root. They're showing me the root of a tree. Get to the root of the problem. What is the root of the problem? It may not be your significant other. It may not be your spouse or your partner. It might be you, that you're looking for something. Like a Spirit's showing me this root, and it's showing like a pinpoint on that root of something that you are feeling is inadequate or not enough. So they're trying to help you realize that mentally. But then there's some of you who are also single, who are just picking whomever, and Spirit's like, oh, no. Like, enough is enough. Now I have to intervene. Now I have to basically do this, because forces are beyond your control or working against you. So every door that's opening, Spirit's like, you just keep on opening that door. I'm just going to shut it behind you. And then you guys are getting frustrated because you can't understand why that's happening. And there is a reason. Hopefully Spirit can get that message through. But every single time that you go open the door again, based upon imagination, Spirit's like, nope, we're closing it, because Spirit's trying to point you towards that one person, or try to get you to grow karmically. So let's kind of see what's happening with the whole imagination part of this. Okay, so you have assertiveness, focus, rise, action. Okay, so this is basically what's happening. Every time you think that this is what is going to happen, you have it in your imagination. You literally then take it from 0 to 500. You want this to be the case, regardless of what is happening. Like, you are literally willing to go to war for it. You're willing to bet your life on it. This is the person. Spirit's like, whoa, now, like, what do you mean? Like, hold on just a minute, because we thought that this was the person, but they're kind of trying to point you into not being as assertive, because you don't know the whole situation, group number 2. You guys don't know the whole thing of what's going on. Now, they're also showing me that root again with the marriage situation too. You guys really assert yourself to the point that you do not give your partner or spouse a chance to kind of answer that question, or answer what is the root problem that is causing me to do this. To imagine, you know, I don't know, to imagine, you know, some man in a white horse coming towards you, if you are not into that and you are into women, whatever the story is. Basically, Spirit is like, you are just willing to live and die for this imagination, for this fantasy, instead of the reality is the issue. So, you know, when you're eating that popcorn Netflixing it. You're like, yes, this person is going to come to me on a white horse. They are going to be the best of everything. You are willing to lay down the line for that, but Spirit's kind of telling you like, listen, wait a minute now. We need to figure this out. We need to figure out what is the root cause of that. We need to look at this in a logical way because you guys are being really assertive. And this person who thinks that, you know, they appreciate that, like a spouse, a partner, they appreciate that, but they're trying to get to the root of what is going on. If you are single and you are using this assertiveness, this could also too be clouding a lot of what you truly have to give to someone else. There's nothing wrong, Spirit's letting me know, there's nothing wrong with being assertive, with standing up for what you believe in, but when you're constantly going to war all the time, that is not healthy. Yeah, so we definitely have, you know, that, how do I say this? The Knight of the, oh my goodness, the Knight of Pentacles. So we have that person who is just literally has that imagination, has that willingness to manifest. But the problem is that they often are at odds with what they see and what they interpret they are seeing. So that is another thing too that Spirit has let us know, that with those Knight of Pentacles, you need to kind of have this sort of mental capacity that what you are seeing is truly what you are actually envisioning. So that type of representation there. Oh yeah, you guys need to get some tranquility in you. Like I said, you guys need to kind of look at that King of Cups, like really kind of hone in on your emotions, because you guys are just going in there kind of like guns blazing, just going in there, going to claim your person. But the thing is that you don't have the emotional capacity. You don't have the emotional kind of connection, because back to that root, there is an issue. There is an issue why you guys, group number 2, are feeling this way. And Spirit's trying to kind of direct you is to get to this root issue. If you feel like you've been abused, neglected, abandoned, anything like that, and you are searching for that person, it might not be in your best interest. You might need to kind of heal yourself a little bit with this King of Cups energy, because what you're putting out there is not what you're getting back. So you could see, they're showing this to me in a different way. You could see like a red square, okay? So you guys are looking at a red square, but what you're drawing is a green circle. So it's not the same, it's not the same emotionally. You're feeling so strongly, but you're not emotionally sound in what you're feeling because of what you are seeing. Yeah, so the Seven of Wands, like you guys really, really are trying to protect yourselves. In other words, from having all of these naysayers, having all of this, you know, negative energy, but you're in your own bubble. You're in your own bubble. You don't have really a better situation to kind of compare it to, because you guys are just, like I said, you're living and dying for this belief. You just kind of just feel what you feel, and you are living and dying for that belief. You are protecting yourselves from others who would say differently or give you a different vibe. This could also go for a person. If you really are dead set on this one person, you're like, this person is my soulmate, this person is my twin flame. Spirit's like, like you gotta get it together, and you gotta open up your mind a little bit, because that could not be the case. And you kind of gotta get one with Spirit. You know, like I said, Spirit's just like, oh, I'm gonna shut this door right now, because clearly you are just not ready to accept that this might not be the case. I'm also sensing too from, look at Spirit. I'm also sensing from Spirit, because I was going to mention this. If you guys have been recently engaged or in that type of commitment, and you recently realized that something had gone wrong, be it this person wasn't the way you thought, you know, you had to, you know, cancel plans, cancel wedding, cancel whatever. Spirit's also letting me know that that's not the end all be all, that that was a reason why that occurred. I don't know if that happened to some of you, but there is a reason why that occurred, because of the uncovering. So you guys are trying to get answers from spirit. One of two things are happening. So if something bad goes wrong, you're trying to get answers because you shut the door so many times, lived and breathed for this imagination, and now you're like, spirit, what do I do? Because now I'm shutting the door. I don't know what's going on. I'm not completely convinced that this is the situation. And spirit is coming to you in a mental type of capacity. Like spirit is telling you, let's think about this logically. What are you looking for in a person? What do you want to manifest in someone else? What do you want to manifest in yourself? If you are not right with yourself, then therefore you can't be right with another person. You are trying to uncover the truths of this, of what is happening. Yes, because you also have that assertive nature over here with the King of Wands. You have that assertive behavior that is literally leading you to uncover things about yourself, that you are maybe being too assertive, too much of the divine masculine and not enough of the divine feminine. Because bottom line is, you guys are trying to protect yourself from hurt. You're trying to protect yourself from hurting, from being in pain, from literally being rejected. You guys hate, group number 2, you hate rejection. Oh my goodness. Like rejection comes around, you're like, nope, we're slamming that door. Like you just can't handle the rejection because you guys think that you're great, and you are great. But the thing is that it's like, going to I know this is gonna be so crazy. This is like going to a Starbucks. One person may like the vanilla bean frappuccino, whatever that is, and somebody else might like just like a black coffee. Somebody might just like, a caramel latte, and you might not like that. So what you are is great. They're all great drinks, but at the end of the day, some people have an affinity to some more than the others. Now, if you're in a relationship right now, if you're in a marriage, you are just asserting like crazy, and you're not giving a chance for the other person to communicate with you fully, group number 2. And that is causing some issues for you to uncover that there is some things going on there. Yeah, the 6 of Pentacles, you guys are really trying so hard to balance. It's almost like as if you guys are like Wonder Women, Wonder Men. Like you're all trying to be like, yeah, let me pay the bills. Let me do this. Let me take care of the kids. Let me take you out all the time. Let me be this like person who's just like superhuman, and it just can't happen. It just can't happen, group number 2. Everybody has vulnerabilities. You got to share here. You got to give and take. You got to do things instead of like being like, I'm the person, like I am that warrior person. I am that strong person. Like nothing can break me. And spirit's like, boop, like spirit's just like pushing you over, being like, oh, okay. But that's the thing. You guys have to kind of get that balance of give and take, because that is just not occurring. You guys feel, yes, the Queen of Swords, you guys literally feel like you have to assert every situation. Like you have to be the assertive person, but what you really need is this Queen of Swords energy. You need to kind of be that person who is both logical, strong. Like you have to kind of think wisely instead of with brute force, like that Knight or the King of Wands. You have to kind of think wisely about what you want to portray. Yeah, frequency, this is very important. Your vibration, your energy, what are you putting out that's making people do this? Or what are you putting out to spirit? If you keep slamming the door in spirit's face, you guys, spirit's going to be like, oh no, I'm going to come in through a window. I'm going to come in through the back door. I'm going to literally come in through your chimney. I don't even care right now, because spirit does what it wants. So when you're giving out that frequency, instead of asking, oh my God, why is every relationship that I go into, oh my goodness, spirit, like every time I turn around, like the door is shutting, why? Spirit will reveal itself to you in the correct frequency. Yes, Queen of Pentacles. You want to come from abundance, okay? You want to come from logical abundance, not imagination and coveting yourself. You want to come from wisdom. You want to come from that feminine energy, that wise energy, and be like, you know what, spirit? Okay, I understand this universe. This person was not for me. I can still build up myself. I can still be important. See, you guys always want to be important. You guys want to have meaning in your lives. You guys want to be like, listen, I am your person. Like if you were married, I could hear you saying this, being like, I want to be my spouse's person. Like, damn it, I got to be their person. But at the end of the day, You're not asking yourself the fundamental question of they married you because you are that person. You already are. You already have that Queen of Pentacles energy. You need to kind of gather some of this. You need to be logical. They married you for a purpose, not because of what they believed you were, but because of what you are. So that's also too, Spirit kind of telling you, being like, well, what are we doing here? Because you already clearly have that in the beginning. Yeah. The communication, the arguing, the two people coming together, fighting words. Like, you guys are just getting so riled up that you're either talking to Spirit in that way, you're talking to your significant other in that way. Like, you're just like telling them, why can you not see my greatness? Why can you not see why I'm not important? And this person, they're like, what? Like, I'm pretty sure I'm showing this to you. I don't know what's going on right now. You're telling Spirit, if you're single, Spirit, why can I not find that significant other? And Spirit's like, listen, you shut the door on me too many times, group number 2. I need to kind of intervene in a different way. So this aggravation, I sense that from you guys. I understand that. Spirit's like, listen, don't let that deter you. Yes. Hold on, let me grab this out here. Oh, goodness. If you walk away, group number 2, with nothing from this reading, walk away from the fact that you need to manifest. You have the power to manifest your dreams, the dreams that are reality, not the dreams where you're thinking the guy on the white horse is coming, the woman on the white horse is coming. No, forget all that. You have the truth to manifest what you truly need, not what you want, what you need. Spirit's like looking at you like, listen, go argue someplace else. You have what you need, not what you want. So you have to really start to think about manifesting, journaling when you're sleeping, the moon energy, that divine feminine. What do you really need? Not necessarily what you want, but coming from that feminine energy place, coming from that good place. Yes, because you just listen, you're like, yes, okay, if I come from that good place, if I start a new beginning, start that new beginning with joy, with happiness, with being conjoined with Spirit, but don't go into things, if you're single also too, if you're in relationships, don't go into things just being foolish. Don't go into things without looking at what you truly need, like what things need to line up as. What do you need to manifest for yourself, group number 2? Don't just be diving into whomever comes on the white horse. Like, you got to work things out. You also too have a life, which you have to remember. You too have a karmic path here that Spirit's trying to help you interview. They're like, oh, we're going to shut this door, we're going to open up this door, this is where you're going. So just kind of don't get discouraged. That's the biggest thing. Don't get discouraged. Don't feel like you can't work things out. Don't feel like you have to kind of jump off the cliff to prove your point, because you can in healthy ways, group number 2. Look at this. Allowing success and good fortune into, yes, stop closing that door on Spirit, group number 2. Stop it. Allowing success and good fortune into your life, part of a greater collective. You are part of a greater purpose. Thus the reason why Spirit's like, listen, you shut that door. Go ahead. I'm going to come in through the back door. I'm going to come in through your window. I'm going to come in through the chimney. I will never leave you alone, group number 2, because they want you to have success in your life, because you're part of a greater situation. You're part of a greater situation. So all of those past lovers, all of those past people who are like, you are not my person, you are this, any person who's talking negative, mean, throwing shade at you, listen, it's time to let that person go. It's time to move on, because the truth is, they don't even know the true you. Come on, group number 2, you guys don't show the true you to everybody. That's the thing. They don't even freaking know you at the end of the day. So if you are going to walk with Spirit, you have to understand that they're going to put you into the part of the greater collective. If you are married, give the person who you're with, because they loved you when you were they loved you for this. So show them that person, be part of the collective in that partnership, in that relationship. And, don't close the door on Spirit anymore. Let Spirit in sometimes. I know it's a pain, you guys. I know you're like, oh, Spirit, don't even talk to me today. But the thing is that Spirit is there to help us on our karmic journey, help us to understand things differently, help us to be in a different type of mindset to move forward. So hopefully this reading did help you for Spirit messages. As always, group number number 2, please like and subscribe to the videos. It does help me build my channel, and I really, really hope to talk to you guys soon.